Good morning, Internet. Back from Minnesota, Billy here. Pretty cold outside again. I think it's like -1, something crazy like that. Hold on. Alexa, what's the temperature out?
Right now, it's -1 degrees. Today, expect a high of 10 degrees.
So it's going to be pretty cold for a Saturday here in Minnesota. So we're going to be working inside. But I was able to pick up the crotch rocket from last time. But the word crotch rocket has sparked a little bit of an online debate. So what is a crotch rocket? I've heard a few things. There's the triple X version of what a crotch rocket is. However, I'm not going to go into that because I plan on building this mini bike with my with my 8 and 6 year old nephews. So we all know what that is. I'm not talking about a handgun. However, I have heard it referenced to that many times. What I'm talking about is, in fact, a small motorcycle, sometimes referred to as a pit bike, but usually in reference to a 40cc, 100cc bike that looks like a street bike. That's what they're referred to in Minnesota, but they're called a whole bunch of things. So without further ado, I do have the bike now. So let's see how I got it, and then let's dive into it, see what it needs. Because unfortunately, it is a lot worse off than I thought it was. So we got our work ahead of us, but let's see how it goes.
All right, I'm sitting in the alley. I'm actually just picked it up. It is, in fact, back there if you can see it. Pretty excited about this. Didn't really want to interview the guy. He's just a nice tow truck driver from around the way, and I don't want someone to see this video and give him a hard time or something. So I didn't even ask him, but I got it. $50. Looks in much better shape than I thought, but I'll give you guys a closer look when I get back home. All right.
Without further ado, here's the bike. You're gonna have to forgive the mess. This is kind of where it's supposed to be my office, but really right now it's just where junk is being stored as I'm moving a bunch of stuff around my house. But I took the body off. So I noticed this at first. So it looks like it was running in 2016. But there is a lot wrong with it. First and foremost, this throttle handle is completely broken off, held together with a zip tie there. It looks like the ignition I'm guessing they were probably hot wiring it, and that frankly just kind of drives me nuts. So I'll probably order a new ignition. It looks like they disconnected. If I can step over here, all the turn signals. But I won't focus on that first. Let's get it up and running. So I almost always buy a new battery. It's just worth it. And then you have a good one from the beginning, and you know that's not the problem. So spend the extra money. You can get a battery like this probably for $20. First big problem: no carburetor. Carburetor should be right here. We don't have one. So obviously this bike's going nowhere without that. So we're gonna order one of those, order a battery, order a new ignition. The wiring seems in decent shape. So I get those three things. So with spark, fuel, and air, you should have this thing up and going. Haven't had a chance yet to test out the starter and things like this. This is an electric start, believe it or not, motorcycle. It does have a pull handle just in case, but it should fire up under its own power. So let's give it a shot.